let's check out the 2025 Vintage Guitar Price Guide, the Guitar Hustler's Bible. Let's go. Just to show you what we're working with here, as you can see in 2007, 2008, guitars in the 3000 index and the specialty 42, which is the higher end stuff. As you can see, it just kind of follows the stock market to a point. It doesn't dip as much over the years, but you can see there's definitely a leveling off starting at about 2012 all the way up to close to 2020, where it spiked and went way up. What we're about to do is just, we're going to check the accuracy of the book itself and see how it's doing. Okay, example one, as you can see right here, this piece of gear is sold. It listed 13 days ago, so it was at a good price, but this is a 1973 Sunburst hardtail. As you can see, I wouldn't call it, it's close to excellent condition. And one of the only things that I can see they did wrong is they put some locking tuners on it. But with the added holes and stuff like that, that might hurt the value a little bit, but not too bad. It looks like it still has the original case right here. Is that the original case? No, that is not the original case. So it's non-original case, and the only thing that's been changed looks like the tuners. So now let's look at the book value, what it says the book value is. Okay, at the very top, you can see that they're showing this value at 5,000 to 6,500. So say 5,500-ish. With the shape it's in, which I would call it close to excellent, and missing the original case and with the tuner changeouts, I would say that that's going to knock off about $1,000 off the value of this 1973. So you're looking at 44,000 to 4,500. We're talking $800 off. So you're losing 15 to 20%, somewhere around there, off of this book. It's inflated about at least 10 to 12% of actual values. But let's look at another example. This is a second example, 1972 Fender Telecaster in blonde. Excellent shape compared to most of them that you see. This one is just phenomenal condition. Let me go to that. Okay. As you can see, all original, has the ashtray cover. It's just all there, and you don't find an example of this too often. The person selling called it excellent condition. It sold for $5,500 with $185 shipping 2 months ago. So this is very up to date. And let's take a look at the book. Okay, as you can see, a 1972 blonde is 6,000 to 8,000. So I'd say an average price should bring about 7,000, but it only brought 5,500. So you're looking at, say, the worst case scenario, 6,000. You're still looking at around a 8, 9, 10%, difference, and up to 7,000. So there were some sold for 8,000 in the past year. That's just the top dollar that you could possibly get out of them. But still, did the person on Reverb get a good deal that purchased it for 5,500? I think he did. Maybe it is a buyer's market right now, but the prices, as you can see, are a little inflated. As you can see here, we have a 1955 Gibson Les Paul standard gold top with the wraparound tailpiece and the P90 pickups. This is considered excellent condition, even though it has a few chips in the body. Nothing major. It's got some wear around the edge and definitely some wear on the back of the neck. This is considered relatively normal wear. But we've got a price of $49,999.99 plus 350 shipping, which it sold for. So let's look at the book to compare it. It is all original with the original case. Let's see if I can get a picture of the case here. That is the original case it came with. So $50,000. Let's check it out. Here you go, the Les Paul model gold top 2P90s with the wraparound tailpiece. Pricing these at $45,000 to $55,000 in the book. I would say this is absolutely accurate. Absolutely dead on. That's where you want to sell one in this condition. So the book, I would say, gets 100% on that one. But this is a high-end Gibson used vintage. Okay, this one I just kind of pulled out of the hat. I just thought of, I've never done a Kramer. So, no, I don't compare a whole lot of USA Kramers, especially lately. Let's check out this one. This is a vintage USA 1985 all original Baretta. Excellent condition. It doesn't look like it's missing anything. Has the original Shaler tenders on it. Now, the guy has put a D-tuna on it, but he does have the original screw that goes in there. So it's still considered all original. Does not have the original case, but did sell for a year ago for $2,599, $2,600 basically with $100 shipping. So I would say that's probably a decent price. They've gone up maybe a little in the past year. So it's probably a good purchase, but let's compare it to the book. Book value showing it 1984, 1985. Baretta, of course, USA, one pickup, Floyd Rose. 2,500 to 3,500. So the $2,600 price is within the range there. I would say it's dead on accurate. Give you another thumbs up. Next up, we have a Hamer USA. This is called the Standard Carina. It's pretty rare. This one sold for $5,999, $6,000 plus 200 shipping. In the original case, it's a 2006 model. They actually quit making these in 2005, I do believe. So it's not actually a 2006. It is the last year that gets it a little bit of rarity. But anyway, 6,000 seems a little high. Let's check out the book value. Carina Standard, 4,000 to 5,000. That one sold for 6,000. So they are a little bit below on this one. So we're 15% off there. All right, let's do a Martin acoustic. Of course, you got to include these in one. I just picked one randomly. I saw a $10,000 price tag that this one sold for. So this is a 1948 Martin D18. Of course, acoustic guitar with the original hard shell case. So going through, it is in excellent condition. Yes. Wow. Yeah, you don't see them in this. Perfect. Wow. For 1948, that's amazing. So let's compare it to the book. Okay, here's what the book has to say about a D18 1948. There's the 47 to 49. 12,000 to 15,000. It's about $2,000 off. It's about 20% difference. That's a pretty big difference. But I mean, somebody might have priced it now, to be fair, to sell it, to get it to move. So for quick sale, that type of thing. But still, that's not too far off. I do highly recommend this book. The prices, there's going to be 15 or 20% either way, you know, as far as 100% accuracy. Of course, you can always find the rare exception. Somebody's going to put something up for sale on either eBay or Reverb for a price below book value to get it to move. Now, another cool thing about when you order this book, if you order it straight from them, you can also get yourself a digital copy. And the code is on it that you put it in it, and that is your password. As you can see on the screen, you can go to anywhere from the introduction to guitars, BC Rich, Charvel, page by page. It's a complete digital copy of the book, and it's very easy to access. It's very cool. I mean, you go from page to page. As you see, it turns the page. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very well done digitally. So you can access this through the code that you get on the book if you order it online straight from them. Not advertising for them, but if you do this kind of business, or you do any business, you buy vintage guitars, you're a collector. This is a must-have. This is the Bible of vintage guitar buying, selling, trading, even new guitars. This is just a have to. You have to buy this. But anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all be cool.
The wind's blowing cold, blowing through my soul. I can feel it, I can feel it. The rain's coming down, and I can hear that thunder sound in the distance, in the distance. It seems in my life there's always a storm blowing from me to you and you to me. A little love never did no harm. We're caught in the eye of the storm. Dark clouds are on the rise. I can see the gloom in your eyes. You don't have to tell me, you don't have to tell me. Someday I hope it will clear, and then sun will reappear to renew us with its rays. It seems in my life there's always a storm blowing from me to you and you to me. A little love never did no harm. We're caught in the eye of the storm. We're caught in the eye of the storm. We're caught in the eye of the storm. The rain's coming down, and I can hear that thunder sound in the distance, in the distance. It seems in my life there's always a storm blowing from me to you and you to me. A little love never did no harm. We're caught in the eye of the storm. We're caught in the eye of the storm.